Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 9th set of fact sheets released by Giants for Farming Simulator 22. Right, let's see what they've got in store for us today. Okay, first up, got the Massey Ferguson MF8S. Medium sized tractor, costs you 202 grand to buy, 225 to 325 on the horsepower options for the engine. It's got a CVT gearbox, 460 litre fuel tank, 43 litre def tank, and it will run at 31 mile an hour or 50 kilometre an hour, and it's 8.7 tonne. Very nice indeed. Nice medium sized tractor. Obviously when the weight gets a bit heavy for the smaller tractors, normally you can get front loader attachments for medium tractors, so I can't see one on there from that picture, but we'll see what happens when the game comes out. On the back of that we've got the Cumberland DTX 300 AR Plus A-Drill 500. That's a subsoiler, but what's interesting about this one is by the looks of it you can plant 3 things, because it's got the seed logo there, and also the grass, oilseed radish and canola icons. It's a subsoiler. No, subsoilers are like mini plough, so why is it a seeder as well? Anyway, right, 29 grand to buy, requires 250 horsepower to run. It's got a tank capacity of 200 litres. It weighs 3 tonne. It's 3 metre wide working width and a 7 mile an hour working speed. So it's nothing big, little thing for little fields, although it does require 250 horsepower, so you're going to need a fairly decent sized tractor to run it. Still puzzled by the seed application with it, but alright, we'll roll with it. Very nice indeed. Okay, on to the second one for today. Now, this is from New Holland. This is going with the new crops in the game. This is the Broad 9090X Olive Harvester. 306 grand to buy, 182 horsepower. It's got the CVT gearbox on it, 270 litre fuel tank, 41 litre def tank. It'll run at 30 kilometre or 18 mile an hour. It's got 4,000 litre capacity when you're harvesting. Weighs 10.1 tonne, and it will run at 8 kilometre or 4 mile an hour. And this is your olive harvester. So the same thing as with the grape harvesters we've seen before. You straddle along the vines, or in this case trees, and it will shake the trees, pick them off, whatever you want to call it. You drive along. Obviously it has been said before that the vines and the trees are going to have collisions on, so you're going to have to pay attention to it. You can't just hit the go button and leave it. You're going to have to be careful with it. But yeah, a very nice bit of equipment to go with the new crops in the game. Right, third up for today, the Starjet, the 8150 tractor. This is a small tractor, 87.5 grand to buy, 135 horsepower. It's got the manual gearbox, so we'll see how that all plays out with the gear changes when the game gets released. 168 litre fuel tank. It'll run at 40 kilometre an hour, 24 mile an hour, and it weighs 5.7 tonne. So as I say, it's a small tractor, so you're not going to get massive implements on the back. So it's going to be for yard work, that sort of thing, mucking out your animals, so nothing too strenuous. Obviously with the style there, you got the old style on the design, the more boxy design, so if you want to add that into your role play, excellent. On the back of that we got the Flegel TMK 273 trailer, 55 grand to buy, 40,000 litre capacity, and it weighs 7.9 tonne. Now, I take all them crop types on the bottom, but the one I did see that I thought was rather interesting, as with something that we have alluded to in a previous video, the groundworking, it will take the rocks. So you could use this, take the rocks to wherever they need to go as a sell point. Excellent. Very nice indeed. Moving on from that, the last one for today, it's not so much equipment, more of a brand. Continental Tires are coming to the game. Now, we got the Knockins, we got the Trailer Bug, and we got the Michelins. Now in the options, you're going to have Continental. So you got there on the screen, we got the Tractor 70s, the VF Tractor Master, the VF Combine Master, and the Combine Master. So another option when you're picking up your tractors or your harvesters, entirely up to you. You know, some people like certain brands, they might have Continental on their cars already, so they want to carry that over into the game. As I said before, you know, with all these different things that you've got coming into the game, it just makes it more like real life, more like a simulation, because you know you've got all these different brands that you can have in real life. Now you've got all them different brands in the game, so the more that come in, the better. Excellent. That being said, you can still order the game, pre-order the game, and if you do, you get the pre-order bonus of the Class Xerion Saddle Track Pack. So you get the tractor and the sprayer there. You can also pre-order it with the Year 1 Season Pass, so you get the first 3 packs and the first expansion as a pack. It'll work out cheaper overall than if you bought the individual DLCs. And a last reminder to say that it's coming out on the 22nd of November, so a month away. Comes out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, Mac and Google Stadia, and then you can all play together with the multi-platform cross-compatibility, which is excellent. That's it for me today. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.